Hey guys, good and morning again. If you've been tuning in morning, noon, and night, you know that we are wrapping up the I Wish Virtual Summit, guys, and wrapping up the virtual summit, but getting ready to blow the doors off of Atlanta, March 7th and 8th. If you have a product or service that women wish for, we are looking for you. bit.ly/ I Wish Atlanta, whether you're a vendor, speaker, you want to be a brand ambassador, volunteer, or you just want to be in the room to make your chances better, getting your wishes to come true. If you want to drive, fly, walk, or crawl to Atlanta, March 7th and 8th, you don't want to miss it because it is going to be magnificent. So you don't want to miss it. bit.ly/ I Wish Atlanta. Spread the word, bring a friend, and help you make your wishes come true. So, guys, today we're going to be talking about how it is never too late. Somebody say not too late in the comments. It is never too late for you to make your wishes come true. It's never too late. You know, I see women all the time and they start talking about how, you know, they this age and they that age. I saw a girl with Good Times with Lona. Actually, the post was yesterday.
Yes.
She was 74.
Wow.
She was 74 years old. And nowadays, guys, that's kind of young.
It is.
It is.
We say that the older we get, y'all. Because you know, when you was 5 or 10, 74 was just old. And
I thought 30 was old when I was a kid.
old, not mention 40. But you know, here's the thing though about never too late. At some point, you got to start.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't keep complaining about it being too late if you're not willing to get started.
Mm-hmm.
So at some point, regardless as to what's going on with you, if you don't make yourself and your wishes your top priority and get started work. See, what people fail to realize is none of this is an overnight journey. They say that an overnight success takes at least 10 years.
Wow.
I remember when Kendrick Lamar won his first Grammy, and people were saying, oh, well, he's an overnight success. And when he got on stage, he says, people don't realize I've been doing this 15 years.
Mm.
Now, if you think about 15 years being an entrepreneur versus 15 years of the job, 15 years being an entrepreneur ain't nothing. People want things to happen instantly when they get into the entrepreneur space. They want things to happen overnight. They do something for a month and be like, well, I ain't getting no results.
Right.
Where hell have you even given? That's like planting a seed and 30 days later being like, well, I ain't got no wheat or no corn.
Mm-hmm.
30 days later, guys, it takes longer than that for your legacy to grow. Can I give somebody a public service announcement?
Yeah.
Oh.
They say it's a certain tree. I think it's the bamboo tree.
Mm-hmm.
It takes 25 years to even break the earth.
Good Lord.
Wow.
Now, once it breaks the earth, it starts growing in no time. But 25 years, you got to sit and watch and be faithful. And these people don't even want to give they business a month, 6 months, a year. Good morning, Heather. Thanks for sharing. Thanks, Berlin, for starting a watch party. So we got to have some real expectations as it relates to starting our business. And how long is it going to take for your business to grow? And realizing that if the business grows too fast, sometimes mentally, we're not even ready to handle all of that success, all that fame, or all that money. It's like when people had a weight loss surgery and lose weight too fast. Their body, the elasticity in their body don't have time. to catch up. So they end up with a lot of sagging skin and I ain't mad at them because shit, they still lost the weight. But at the end of the day, because they lost it so fast, their body didn't have an opportunity to catch up and keep up. So we got to realize too that a lot of this business, quote unquote, business building is really stretching your mind and helping you understand what you really are capable of accomplishing. I'm gonna let my co-host comment on that.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning. You know what, Coach? I like the title this morning. It's Never Too Late. Because that's kind of my story. After staying on a job for 38 years, walking away, at 62, if I had just said, oh, I'm just too old, I can't do nothing else, let me just stay here, where would I be? So it's never too late until that last day. So whatever your wish is, you can still have it.
And it's amazing how we'll give a job 38 years, but won't give our own business 38 months.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute now. We will give a job 38 whole years. Wait a minute. 40 and 50 hours a week.
Yeah.
48 to 50 weeks a year. Because we ain't going to be off for 2 or 3 weeks in that year.
Mm-hmm.
So in 38 weeks, 30 times 4 is 120. So in 38 years, you was off. Out of that whole time, 2 years. That's all your time equaled up to. So for 38 years, you consistently worked a job with very, very little time off.
Right.
38 years. People get in business and won't even give it 38 months, 3 years.
Right.
And be further along in 3 years in a business than you ever would have been. At a job, you don't even have a potential.
In the first 7 months, I was further along when I walked away.
That's my point.
Yeah.
In the first 7 years of your job, you still just an entry level.
I was an entry level the whole 37 years, 38 years. Never got anywhere. I had a dead end job.
And a lot of people do. So some of that is, let me tell myself the truth about this job and be honest with the fact that I need to give this business time to grow. But it ain't just time, because if you keep doing the same thing, time over time, you're going to keep getting the same results. Exactly. Just like a farm, your business needs fertilizer. That's your knowledge. You got to have a plan on how you're going to plant your farm to make it profitable. You got to have a plan on how you're going to sell your goods once you raised it. Mm-hmm. You can't just be out there farming willy-nilly.
Right.
And then expect your farm to grow. But yeah, it's never too late to make your wishes come true. But at some point, you got to commit to your wishes.
That's true. It's never too late. I used to think it was too late. What I'm going to do now? That's where I was. What I'm going to do now?
That's what the enemy really wants you to think. You gotta remember, the Bible is very detailed about the enemy and how he comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And so Paul and I this morning, we're talking about the power of words. The enemy even wants you to speak ill over yourself. The enemy doesn't want you to know that healing is possible, that progress is possible, that abundance is possible. The enemy doesn't want you to know all of that. He wants you to think that where you are right now is the only place you're capable of being. And that is not true beyond a shadow of a doubt. Miracles still do happen. And starting your business, that ain't even really a miracle. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, guys, so we're going to be here in Atlanta. I say here in Atlanta because I'm already here. In Atlanta, March 7th and 8th for the I Wish Experience. Listen, we're talking about never being too late, but you got to make a decision, a choice, a move, an action. And so if you want to know what it's all about, what is this I Wish Experience? What do you wish you had? What do you wish you can do? What do you wish you can grow? What do you wish you can be? Bring all those wishes to Atlanta. I Wish Experience. It's going to be here in Atlanta, March 7th and 8th. Go to bit.ly. So listen, before I give you that link, we're looking for brand ambassadors. We're looking for volunteers. We're looking for wish granters, i.e. speakers. We're looking for you to meet us here. Come right here in Atlanta, March 7th to 8th. Did I say it all? Brand ambassadors, speakers, vendors. If you have products or services that serve women, come sign up, be at this experience, be at this I Wish Experience here in Atlanta, March 7th and 8th. You guys can go to bit.ly/I Wish Atlanta to sign up, save your seat, save your spot to get in one of those vendors, speakers, brand ambassadors, volunteers. And for those of you who want your wish granted, we're going to be back later to share with you how you can register to be here in Atlanta, March 7th and 8th. Back to you, Coach.
And guys, you know, that's another thing we got to realize, that sometimes when you want your wish is granted, you got to get up, get out and do something about it. It's not going to necessarily just come to your front door. You got to say to yourself, where can I go to get what I need? And sometimes it's not even that far. I'm reminded of the Bible where the man was at, that's what we're talking about, it's never too late. He was
Yeah.
at the pool of Bethesda.
Ooh, one of my favorite.
Now leave it open because here come Cujo.
That's one of my favorite
You
stories
could.
in the Bible.
He was at the pool of Bethesda and he sat there for 38 years.
38 years.
And when Jesus came and said, why haven't you moved? He want to blame everybody else. Read your scripture.
Everybody.
He said, because nobody has helped me.
Woo! He was right there.
38 years, he's sitting right there.
Mm-hmm.
But he want to blame everybody else about not having helped him. That's somebody right now in this audience this morning. You've been sitting where you are for too long. If you're honest with yourself about it. Some of y'all have been watching us for too long. Some of you have dipped a toe in and dipped a toe out for too long. You've not swam the distance. You've not taken the journey. You've made all of the excuses about the reason why, but still knowing that there's some journey to be taken until you say to yourself, I'm going to keep going regardless until my wishes come true. These are your wishes.
And you know, one of my favorite parts about that scripture is that Jesus didn't accept his excuse. His response to his excuse, because his excuse was no one would help me, but Jesus responded, he said, take up your bed. So regardless of him sitting there waiting on someone else to help him, Jesus still gave him instructions. No, you got to do this. It's your faith. Yeah. It's your belief.
Because y'all know Jesus had a small mouth.
Oh, Jesus was a gangster. I'm sure he wore. I'm sure he wore and some thug boots. I'm sure he was gangster.
Jesus told a man, bruh.
Right, yo.
Kinfolk.
Right, miss me with all that.
Why is you over here tripping about sitting here for 38 years?
Yeah, 38.
Jesus told him, pick up your mat and walk. And to me, that is synonymous with every entrepreneur. I don't care where you are in your business until you take the responsibility of picking up your mat and knowing that good, bad, or indifferent, all of this is part of your journey.
Oh, that's good.
The enemy wants you to think you're not on the right track. The enemy wants you to think that things are not working out. But the word says all things are working for the good of those that love the Lord. And so once you equate that all into what's going on with you, that is reinforcement. But the enemy will make you think oh, this ain't right, this ain't working, this ain't this. We're gonna go back to that 38 years though.
Yes.
We're gonna go back to how long were you willing to try some other stuff? That's another thing. You'll give your relationships 3 and 4 and 5 and 7 years, be on marriage 7 and 8 times, knowing that man
Girl,
cheating
not
on you,
more.
knowing you are the father.
Ah,
You are
Baby
the
daddy.
father. Baby, the woman, she was on Maury last time. And
right.
he cheated on her. Now they're back. So you're willing to give everything a million chances except your success. And
Mm,
until you're willing to give your success that many chances, until you're willing to really put your face down and put your head down and do the work, and until you're really willing to accept responsibility. So
Yeah.
many adults, and I told them this morning on the 7 tips at 7 a.m. I said so many adults want their business to be everybody else's problem.
Mm,
Until you accept 100% and total responsibility and accountability for the success or lack thereof of your business, you're not going to have a successful business. And that's just the truth of the matter. Part of this 7-figure journey says, when there's a problem, the first person I look at is who? When it's a problem, who the first person you're supposed to look at, Berlin?
Itself.
Jamie, who the first
Mirror.
person you're
Back
supposed
at
to look
me.
in the mirror? And what Michael Jackson said, I am starting with the man in the mirror.
Mirror.
Absolutely.
They're
I wanna
playing that
change-
whole blame game that's only going to delay your success.
Right.
Because the truth be told, when you're hungry enough, there is nothing that can stop you.
Right.
When you are hungry enough, there is nothing that can get in your way. When you are hungry enough, you make a way out of no way.
Right. Yep. You know, you're right, Coach. When you're ready, it doesn't matter what the price is. You're just gonna say, I'm gonna do it. You don't even ask what it costs.
That is true.
You just get what you need. That's where I was. I was ready to go. Whatever Coach say, I got it. I don't care where it's gonna come from. I'm gonna get
Can
it.
you repeat that part too about whatever coach say? See, that's another thing we got to stop making excuses for. I have done this path to 7 figures so many times that I'm at the point now that I'm just like, okay, how can I do it faster? How can I apply it to everybody? How can I make it easier? I came through the long, rocky, hard, hot desert. So that my clients can be, it can be an easier food, not easy, not easy,
No.
not easy. Because if
Easier.
it was easy, everybody would be millionaires. Everybody would, so when I say easier,
Yeah.
when you don't know what's on the other side,
Yeah.
it makes it easy for you to say, oh, this ain't enough. Oh, but no, you cannot detract from the fact that you've got to have a plan that works. And
Yeah.
you've got to work the plan.
And you know what, Coach? I think people think they got so much time. Yeah, I'm older and I know I don't have that much time, but even you don't have that much time if you're 20, 30, 40. Every 7
No.
days is a month. Go to sleep tonight and wake up in the morning.
You better say that again. She
Right.
didn't say every 7 days is a month.
Right.
You ain't never lied.
Yeah. So wake
But
up
they
tomorrow.
wanna microwave their success.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Like,
you didn't microwave nothing else.
Right.
And then when you're not there in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, forget the part that you ain't did the work. Then it's a problem.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Even if you invest in a coach, if you invest in a marketing coach or whatever coach, you still got to put some work in. You still got to put some brain power in. You still got to think. You still got to do your own research. There's still work that you have to do.
So we talked about this morning on the 7 and 7, guys. I have a broadcast every morning, 7 tips to 7 figures at 7 a.m. Make sure you tune in live on Periscope, Instagram, and Facebook.
Mhm.
We talked about Malcolm Gladwell has a book called The Tipping Point. And in The Tipping Point, there's a 10,000 hour rule, meaning whatever you do for 10,000 hours,
Yeah.
you become great at. I didn't just become a great speaker. I've spoken well over 10,000 hours. I didn't just become a great live streamer, right? I've done over 5,000 videos. Probably it's close to 6 or 7 now. So I've done my 10,000 hours of live streaming. I've done my 10,000 hours of profit planning. I've done my 10,000 hours of marketing planning. All of these things that I do, I've done for a long time. I've studied them inside and out, up and down. So I didn't just get here. I came here through a process.
Good. That's good.
Everybody has to come through a process. And if you're not willing to sit through the process, you think you're too good for the process, you think you excluded from the process, you think that the process doesn't apply to you, you don't have time for the process, you don't want to do the work that's required for the process, unless you come this way through the process, you won't come.
Oh,
You're right. 'Cause, you know, I think it was Les Brown I listened to, and he says, I don't care how great you are, don't do anything without a coach. That's the one thing. Michael Jordan, they never won a championship without a coach. LeBron never won. And course, they're great standing alone. But to win, you need wise counsel, the right coach. Never try to start a business without a coach. It's a waste of time. You're going to lose a lot of money. You're not going to get anywhere.
and you know, it's more than just having a gift.
Right. It is.
Well, that's what it, excuse me, that's what a 10,000 hour rule comes in. It's learning to perfect your craft, learning to work the gift.
Gift without discipline.
Well,
Consistency. Right.
What is that?
so yeah, it's definitely a process, and you got to be willing to do the time and work the process.
Yeah.
And again, that has nothing to do with your coach. That's personal. That's personal. So this is what we figured out. This was the math that we did on the 10,000 hour rule. The 10,000 hours, if you work 10 hours a day, that's 1,000. This is 10 hours studying, researching, writing, things that are business related. 10 hours is 1,000 days. That's still 3 years. Almost to the nickels. 365 days in a year. 365 times 3 is right at 1,000, because it would be 333. So even at 10 hours a day, you're looking at 3 years. Can we be honest and admit most of us don't work 10 hours a damn day in our business? Just to be honest.
Yeah.
We might put in 3, we might put in 4. So at half of that, at 5 hours a day, it's 6 years. Look at the time clock now. Now, if you want to be super unengaged in your business and you only want to put in 2.5 hours a day or less, you're looking at 12 years.
Wow.
The only way to speed up the 10,000 hour rule is putting in more time. What kind of sound is missing, Bob? It's equate.
But you know, Coach, as that relates to business, I'm gonna go with a coach that's already put in that time so I can cut my time down.
Right.
And
Right.
see that. So here's the matchup. Having a coach will cut your time down about business and money.
Right.
It doesn't cut your time down about your industry and being an expert at what you do.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna put them two together.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you put them two together,
Mhm.
you do speed up,
Right.
Mhm.
because it's my job to become the expert at the marketing, at the money, the profit planning, and all of that.
Mhm.
So at the end of the day, you do speed up that way, but
Right.
it does not exonerate you from doing your part in becoming an expert in your industry. And even as an expert in your industry, if you don't know the business, money, and profit and marketing part, you're gonna be a well unknown industry expert.
Right. A well unknown.
A very well
Very well unknown.
unknown. Very well.
Very, very, very well.
And see, that's the piece that people miss.
Mhm.
And you know, truth be told, it's a ton of coaches, it's a ton of help people can get. I know I have the best program in the world. I don't make no bones about it. Yeah, it ain't for everybody, because if you don't do the work, want to do the work, it's not gonna help you.
Mhm.
It's the truth. You got the best.
And it's something when you can confidently say you got the best of the best and of the best. We all know that because we're in there. And for you to know it, because you know it's the best.
But I've tried some
Yeah.
others too.
Oh, I've been in one too. I never
I've
even
been
got to talk to the
other
coach.
programs. I've been in some other programs, and
Yeah.
I've grown in a year. I've grown so much than I have spending way more in these other programs, and still haven't recouped that money. But when I got over here, not only did I recoup that, but I learned a system that runs over and over and over, and how to get, and even the way that I think about money now. So again, you know, it's never too late, guys, to start on your wishes. It's never too late to work on your dreams, but you got to make a move. You got to make a decision. You got to do something. So take a chance on you. I remember it was on one of the telesummits we did. One of our speakers said, bet on you. That was the closing line. Bet on you this time. So meet us over here. If you have a product or a service that you serve women, we're looking for you to join us in Atlanta as a vendor, a speaker, a brand ambassador, a volunteer here in Atlanta, March 7th and 8th. If you want to sign up to be one of those, go to bit.ly/IWishAtlanta. I met someone yesterday that makes products for women with natural hair, and definitely invited her. I think she's over in London or something like that. But definitely invite your vendors. You know someone that make candles or spa treatments or whatever. Send them this link, bit.ly/IWishAtlanta, so that they can be in the room and they can serve their audience, because they're going to be there. We're going to have a packed out room to come and buy your service and buy your products that you're selling. So go to bit.ly/IWishAtlanta if you're looking for exposure, you're looking for coaching. It's going to be there. bit.ly/IWishAtlanta.
And we got some super exciting announcements we're gonna be announcing tomorrow. We're about to blow the internet. We got the internet going nuts.
Yeah.
We about to blow up the internet tomorrow, so stay tuned. First thing in the morning, guys. Again, if you or somebody you know is interested in getting their wish fulfilled, make sure you check us out, bit.ly/IWishAtlanta. We're gonna get out of here this morning, guys. We'll be back later today. Love you much. Have a great morning.